February is Healthy Heart Month for women. So today, Terry Williams and I want to share with you some conversation about how we as women can take better care of ourselves. Terry Williams is from the class of 2007. So we're just going to chit-chat a little bit this morning. One of the things that we all know is as women, Terry, we don't take very good care of ourselves. We are always the last ones on the list when it comes to taking care of something. We take care of everybody else, but not ourselves.
Right.
So for the month of February, it's nationally known, it's Healthy Heart Month. So how can we as women take better care of ourselves? What are some things we can do? What are some of the challenges that we face when it comes to taking care of ourselves? How can we do a better job at that?
We have to somehow, in our schedules, allow ourselves time for ourselves. We have to allow ourselves time to rest. We have to be okay with taking a nap and, not folding the pile of clothes that just got washed. And, even if it's just a power nap, I'm not good at it. And I have a lot of things that I have to do in a given day. So for me, if I can just carve out a little extra time, not feel guilty on a Sunday, taking a nap in the middle of the afternoon, because Saturday is bad because I'm running back and forth. So we don't get enough rest. We don't eat as well as we should because, again, we're just too busy. We're running here and there. I'm shuttling other people around because I have children.
Yes.
I'm a mom.
Yes.
I'm a single mom. So, and I feel guilty because I don't want to put my responsibilities on anybody else, so I don't ask for help. That's another thing that we don't do. We don't give ourselves permission to need somebody else to help us. We take it all on ourselves.
Yes, so all typical for women. We do what we have to do. A one-man show, one-woman show.
Absolutely. Superwoman, the whole myth of the superwoman, that we have to live up to that, we have all these hats to wear and we wear them, but the hat that we wear least is, the hat of self-nurturer. We nurture everybody else, we don't nurture ourselves.
Yes. And I agree with you 100%. When it comes to rest, we never ever get enough rest.
No.
And I think I can take a power nap in a second. Just give me a corner and I'm gone.
And you're good.
But those 20 minutes are awesome because it does sort of refresh me. So I think that's a great suggestion. We can do that. And then did you say eating? Eating healthy. Our eating habits can be horrible. So,
yes.
And some of the things we can do, and we were talking about this earlier, is keep healthy snacks handy.
Yes. Instead of grabbing the bag of chips, grab an apple. So yesterday I intentionally took 2 apples to work with me and sat them on my desk. So instead of looking at the candy dish, I looked at the apple. So when I got a little hungry, I ate my apple instead of eating junk, which is what I would normally eat.
Right.
And it's not so much that I love sugar or I love the snacks, but it's convenient. They come in those cute little bags and you can just grab them and go, where you have to remember to put the banana, in your purse, or the orange or the apple. So, yeah, if we could just put a few healthy things near us and make it more convenient, because convenience is also a big thing for us.
Absolutely. The fruit is wonderful. Nuts are handy. I've started putting nuts in my pocketbook.
Yeah.
So that when I want something to eat, rather than go to the vending machine and get something that I don't need, I can just pull the nuts out of my pocketbook. And the other thing that we have to do with our eating habits is we got to read the label. We must know what we're putting in our bodies. So
absolutely.
we have to start reading those labels. So what about exercise? Let's talk about exercise a little bit. How can we, because that's always a challenge.
It is.
It's the beginning of the year. We start out so well with our exercise, but how can we keep it up? And for those who haven't started, how can we start?
I think we have to be accountable. For myself, I'm more apt to do it if I have a buddy, because I don't want to let the buddy down. If we plan to meet someplace and exercise, then I'll go. But I have stuff at home, I'm just not motivated to do it. There's nobody to do it with me and it's not fun. So if you can find something that's fun to do. I work in a place where I'm sitting most of the day. I wore a pedometer all day yesterday to see how many steps I took. 1,500 steps is not very good. It's just not. And you know, as a goal, they want you to take 10,000. But if you work in an office, how are you going to do that?
And you took 1,500?
Yeah, in the whole day.
10,000
versus 10,000 in a whole day.
Said,
That's
right.
not good, because I spent, when I wasn't sitting at my desk, I was in my car. So it was just the steps to get from the desk to, you know, the kitchen, or from the house to the car. I didn't take any significant steps to help myself. So if we move more, you know, maybe park a little bit further away, because we always look for the close.
That's right.
Absolutely. So that's a little tiny thing that can help us to get a little bit more movement into our systems, and then maybe find something fun to do, like Zumba or a dance, you know, some kind of a dance class that, you know, there are other people there and it's fun and it doesn't feel like exercise.
Right, right.
Because once it starts to feel like work, you know, that's another stressful thing.
That's right. So sign up for that Zumba class. Just find little things that you can do. Like you said, parking away from the mall, or from your building at work, just park away from it.
Right.
Even taking the steps. We go right to the elevator and press the up or down button.
All the time.
You know, maybe we can take the steps. And even if you work on the 10th floor, walk up 2 flights and then get the elevator. And gradually work your way up to walking 10 flights. But starting with the little things helps a lot with exercise.
Exactly. I mean, you have to be able to fit those things into your schedule, and you have to not beat yourself up and feel guilty about it. So if you take baby steps, then you won't get as discouraged as fast and quit.
That's right, absolutely. And we have to learn to set our boundaries when it comes to taking care of ourselves. We can't say no, or we can't say yes rather to everything, right? We have to learn to say no. We have to turn off the computer and go to sleep, Terry. And then she can say the same thing to me.
Yes, my partner.
Yes, so setting those boundaries. When you're out to lunch with your girlfriends, you don't always have to have that slice of pie or muffin.
Right.
I mean, you know what you need to eat, what's good for you, so be sure. And actually, you'll encourage everybody else, so you can be that healthy heart leader even among your other sisters. So, Terry, thank you for sharing. Terry and I are just on this journey to take better care of ourselves. So we're just sharing from a personal level and some things that we want to do. I know that I'm on a challenge to lose 10 pounds, and so we will see if that happens. I don't know, but note that it's not about an expensive diet, but it's just about eating properly.
Right. Maybe we should meet back here in 6 months and see how we're doing.
Let's do that. We got a date. All right. Thank you.